Hello class, my name is Darnell Augustine.
My name is Joel Ruiz.
My name is Kayla Williams.
And today we will be instructing you guys all on how to disassemble and assemble a computer desktop.
So this is the power supply right here. This is a CD/DVD port. This will be a hard drive. This will be the motherboard. As you can see, the bias here. This will be the power supply, CD/DVD port. This will be the hard drive right here. This is the motherboard with the CPU. This is the RAMs. This is the SATA cables. This is the heat sink with the fan, heat fan. And this is the hard drive fan. As you can see inside right here.
This is the heat sink. The heat sink is a thermal-conductive metal device designed to soak up and distribute heat away from a high-temperature object such as a computer. Properly install the RAM. Place it down in here. Here it clicks.
So prior to taking out and dismantling this computer desktop, what I have here is the anti-static wrist bracelet. So the anti-static wrist bracelet, also known as the ground, disables the static charge built up within me being dispersed to all the other components on the desktop. So first off, we're going to start off with the power supply. The power supply takes the AC current coming from the wall and converts the power into usable power for all of the different components within the desktop. Now, as you can see here, this part, the power supply can be removed by simply taking the screwdriver and removing all 3 points of the screws right there. And you're going to want to take the power supply and disconnect it from the motherboard, just like that. And usually it's pronged onto the case so it's secured in tight. And just like that, we take it off the prongs and disconnect it to the motherboard. Now the computer has no source of power because the power supply has been removed. So right here what we have is the CPU, which stands for the Central Processing Unit. The CPU is known as the brains of the computer. This is where the most of the calculations take place. The CPU extracts instructions from the memory and decodes and executes them. Now, in order to remove this CPU, you simply take this prong right here and pull it out. It springs up, which enables this to lift up, and here you go. You have the CPU right there in front of you. Here we have the optical drive. The optical drive is a disk drive that uses laser light or electromagnetic waves within or near the visible light spectrum as part of the process of reading or writing data to or from optical disc. The optical disc drive may be exerted from the computer simply by pulling this lever up and pulling the optical disc drive out. Usually there is a cable connected from here to the motherboard, so that way there is memory and data being transmitted as well as power to the optical drive.
This is the heat sink. The heat sink is a thermal conductive metal device designed to soak up and distribute heat away from a high temperature object such as the CPU and such as a computer. This is the CMOS battery. It maintains the time, data, hard disk, and other configuration settings in the CMOS memory. CMOS batteries are small and attached directly to the motherboard. The CMOS battery stands for complementary metal oxide semiconductor. The term is usually used to describe a small amount of memory on a motherboard computer that stores the BIOS settings.
As you can see here, this is the motherboard. The motherboard contains principal components of a computer or other device. Okay, so this right here is the hard drive. This hard drive in particular has 320 gigabytes. But the hard drive, many people don't know, is that the hard drive is a self-contained storage device that contains programs. So here we have is a SATA cable. SATA cable is mostly used with a hard drive. It is the cable that transfers the data to the motherboard. So as you can see, you can zoom in right here, and it actually connects to the motherboard, and that's how it transfers the data.
So you can speed it up on time.
All right, guys, and that concludes our assemble and disassemble for the computer parts.
This is Joel Ruiz. This is Kayla.
And I'm Darnell Augustine.
Thank you for joining us.